Good evening. We are getting ready to go live, starting on Zoom. We are now, hi, baby, admitted, getting this done right now, going live on Facebook, setting that up. Be right back over there. Okay, Zoom preparing mainstream. And that should bring our camera back up. Good evening, everyone, and there goes our Zoom. There's our live Zoom. Okay, it sounds like it's doing that echo again. We know how to fix that. Okay, it sounds like it's doing that echo again. We know how to fix that. Okay, it sounds like it's doing that echo again. We know how to fix that. Okay, it sounds like it's doing that echo again. We know how to fix that. Okay, it sounds like it's doing that echo again. We know how to fix that. Okay, let's see. Okay, hi, Bob. We're working on an echo problem. Bob, we're working on an echo problem. Okay, I think I just fixed it. All right, I think we are fixed on the echo problem. So remembering to turn that Facebook off because it turns it on when you connect in the background. So just remember to go in and turn it off. And it is now off. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Lightning Room live chat tonight. It is September the 12th. We are right at about 8 p.m. Hello, Joey Love. Oh, love it. Right there. And Bob, welcome to the Lightning Room. Hi, my peoples have shown up. I just love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started tonight. I'm going to make this kind of a quick night. I did not get all invites sent out, but I do have a couple of comments for us about our question. Be thinking about that. Question of the night is, you can time travel, past or present. Where would you go for a week? I already kind of think I know where I'd start off. Well, 1 week, so you only get to go one place, but I think I picked a pretty cool place. So anyway, let's start out with some funnies, shall we? How about this? I walk around my yard with a fake ankle monitor, so my neighbors will not ask me to watch their kids. Oh, that's kind of yeah, that's funny, isn't it? I can see that. Okay, I really like this one. Me in heaven. God, you're about to get your wings. Me, lemon pepper or barbecue? God, get out. I like that one. I really like that one. Okay, how about, let's see. I just got over my addiction to chocolate, marshmallows, and nuts. I won't lie, it's been a rocky road. These were sent to me by one of my favorite people. I absolutely love them. I was wondering why music was coming from my printer. Apparently, the paper was jamming. I like that one too. Okay, last one. Kind of funny. I mean, you know. Okay, when you get angry, take a deep breath, count to 10, and throw the punch at number 8. No one's ever expecting that. Good evening, everybody. Once again, welcome to the Lightning Room. Glad that you're here. How about we move on here to, hold on. fix this. Someone texting. Okay. Or for the thing. Okay. So, how about some funny kind of famous quotes for this evening? Let's start with Mark Twain. Get your facts first, then you can distort them as you please. Gosh, in today's world, I'm not sure if that's funny and I won't say anything else. Okay, how about this from Groucho Marx? I refuse to join any club that would have me as a member. Seems like we've heard that one before. Okay, Oscar Wilde says it best. I can resist everything except temptation. I kind of like that. I mean, that's Bashar in reverse, right, James? I mean, I kind of like that. How about Steve Wright? I intend to live forever. So far, so good. So far, so good. Phyllis Diller, who remembers Phyllis Diller? Phyllis Diller said, housework can't kill you, but then again, why take any chances? I like that. Can we all start using that? I mean, it can't, but why take any chances? That would be neat. Okay, question of the night. You can time travel past or future. Where do you go for a while? You can travel anywhere, past or future. Where do you go for a little while? So I'll start tonight. I really think I'd go to the 50s. And for the craziest kind of reason, I think I want to go meet the Rat Pack. I imagine it was probably really a turbulent little spot there in Nevada for Las Vegas when all the casinos were starting up. But I just love to meet those people. Like, I just think it'd be fun. That's something entertaining. So my deal is going to be I'd go to Nevada, I'd go to the 50s. I'd want to kind of watch how it's, well, I don't know, watch so much how it's built, but meet the performers that were there at the time. I think that was great. That would have been nice. All those performers that were there, but particularly Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., Dean Martin, crazy mixed up, crazy people. But I think it'd be so much fun, and the music, the way it was, I think it'd be good. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So let me know who you'd be. And in the meantime, I'll let you know what John says. John is a mechanic. I don't know where John is from, but he's a mechanic. And he said he'd like to go back to the 60s and catch a live concert of Jimi Hendrix or the Beatles. The energy of that time would be unreal. Yeah, right. I agree with that. That would be another fabulous time when it's all because the 60s when the music really started to, but things were definitely changing. um the Yeah, fabulous. Also, we've got Brian, who is from Nevada. Oh, hi Brian, a shout out to Nevada twice today. He said I'd head to the Wild West in the late 1800s. Cowboys, saloons, living off the land, just to see how tough life really was back then. Oh, now there's a challenging thing to, yeah. How many of you want to go back to the wild west? I don't know. The wild west. Pretty interesting. Yeah, cowboys, saloons, nice farming, your own farming. You have to, you're your own kind of farmer because you've got to raise your own everything. Jamie says her husband fits into the wild west. I hear you. Yeah, that would really be. I bet you that's a tough time. Okay. Also says the Renaissance, circa 1500s. Oh, visiting Florence during the Renaissance would allow me to witness some of the greatest artist, cultural, um, and scientific achievements. I could see Michelangelo, sculpt David, or attend lectures by Leonardo da Vinci. Oh my gosh, right? That's that's just so far back. Gosh, I can't imagine what that time was like. But those brilliant minds. Sculpt David. Imagine watching that happen. How fascinating. Did they know at that time that all this time later, they'd end up in a podcast saying, where'd you want to go and who'd you want to meet? They'd be one of those people. Jelly, there's another 15th century here. Lily, from Oregon, I believe. I'd go back to the 15th century and watch Michelangelo or Leonardo da Vinci work. Being around such great art would be amazing. You have a friend on your journey with you. Yeah, I can. That would be fantastic. Or Jem says a Victorian age to wear those beautiful ball gowns, right? Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. Now that would be fun. Now, I don't know the corset part, but the rest of it would be fun. Oh, the corset part. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, how about Ahmed, who is from Michigan, and he said, I'd go back to the day I was born just to see my parents when they were young and what the world was like when I first entered it. Well, that's cool. That's really cool. Look at where the world is now. Now see how much we've seen since that day, however many years we've all passed by. It would be nice to see that. What were they thinking? What was the headline that day? What was on the radio playing? Yeah, interesting, fascinating. Bob, any place you'd like to go? Grace says she's a stay-at-home mom and she had traveled to England, probably the Victorian age. The dresses, the manners, and the way society worked would be so fascinating. And Mike, who happens to be a high school teacher from Texas, said he'd visit ancient Greece, meet the philosophers like Plato and Aristotle. I'd love to see how they taught and what their societies were really like. Yeah, that would be a fascinating time. Absolutely a fascinating time. Wow, we have quite some travelers. And here's another one, the Renaissance. It's a lot of like-mindedness going on right about now. Ben doesn't say where Ben is from. I'd visit the Renaissance Festival in the 1600 Italy, feast on incredible food while watch jousting tournaments and enjoy the celebrations of the time. Yeah. Yeah, that does sound fun. Bob says he'd go to the dark side of the moon and see what China has found. Okay, Bob. Any more space travelers out there? Any more space travelers out there? Oh, and hold on while I say that. Amanda is from Washington and she said, I'd go to the future, maybe 100 years from now, to see how technology and society has evolved. Gosh, I take Jopmy says, I good one. Amanda, yeah, I wonder where society will be in 100 years. Heck, I wonder where society will be in 5 years. But interesting, 100 years from now, think 100 years back. Now imagine 100 years forward. That's a whole lot of change that can be taking place. That is a whole lot of change. Hold on, my Facebook thing is going off here. I'm not connected on the computer, so I am so sorry. I know I'm not doing any responding here. Okay. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Daniel, good to see you. Joshua from Arizona. I'd visit the 1950s in the United States to experience the post-war boom and the rise of rock and roll. That would be a fascinating time. That would be a fascinating time. Welcome, Joshua. Welcome, Daniel. Okay, back to our comments. Megan from Massachusetts. Another Victorian era in England to see the fashion, the architect, and the societal changes of that time. It's come up a couple of times, the societal changes. That would really be that's fascinating, isn't it? What in our society do you think have been some of the biggest changes? And gosh, the list is unending. We wouldn't even be able to finish if we had 2 hours tonight. And it's a short night, remember. I'm just saying. We couldn't, there was so much. There's so much. Hi, someone after my heart here. Dave, a chef from Louisiana, said, I'd go back to the roaring 20s in New Orleans. The jazz clubs, the food, and the atmosphere would be incredible. I'd love to dance and cook in that lively era. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what? Let me think. So the 50s are to meet them were the roaring 20s in the city. Wow. Yeah, that would definitely be fun. That would definitely be fun. Okay. And Kelly, I don't know where Kelly is from, but Kelly says, I'd head to the future. Kelly's answering. She is, thanks for joining us. She is from Nevada. Another Nevada, welcome. I'd head to the future where space tourism is a thing, and I'd spend a week vacationing on the moon, taking selfies with Earth in the background and enjoying zero gravity. I'm a flight attendant. That's just great. That's just great. Okay. All right, I can see you traveling that away. That would be just great. And I wonder how your travel will be that far into the future until now. That would be great. That would be great. Anybody have anything they'd like to add? Anybody have anything they'd like to add? Sarah from Florida says, I'd go to ancient Egypt to witness the construction of the pyramids and see the civilization at its peak. That would be as in Giza. Oh my God. Yeah, we had some pretty fascinating places, kind of around the world in 15 minutes or so. Not a bad date. Not a bad date. Welcome again to everybody to the Lightning Room. We are having just a quick little hello and get in there. I did not get my invites off when I needed to today, so we're just kind of a little small meeting right now. So we're just going to do our little stuff. Have done our little stuff. Anybody else have anything they'd like to add or say? Like you to check us out on our website. That's at jollyville.com, JALEAVILLE.com. We're also on Facebook at Jollyville Jolly. That's Jollyville, JALEAVILLE, Jolly, JALEA. Be sure to join us there on our website. You'll find the Lightning Room, which is here tonight. You'll find our Sunny Days podcast, which drops every Sunday, between 8 and 10 on Sunday morning. And you will also find our jewelry store, our online jewelry store. Our jewelry is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, fascinating. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. That's a personal thing. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, there was so many to choose from tonight. There were so many. Thank you. Shout out for Sunny Days. Thank you very much. Sunny Days is just an uplifting podcast about happy stories, fun things, celebrating incredible people, fun facts, a little bit on the entertainment world. I believe this week coming up is, sorry, you know what? I'd like to say that off the top of my head, I don't recall what was in the entertainment news this week exactly. So I won't say anything there. And if you want to know, you'll have to go to the Sunny Days podcast, and that's on YouTube at Sunny Days podcast. The Lightning Room is posted the day after or the night of our live chat here, and that is posted at Lightning Room 11 on YouTube. So you can find us everywhere. Check out our website, check out our YouTube, check out our Facebook. We're everywhere, everywhere. We're trying to be everywhere anyway. And thank you guys for especially being here tonight. So appreciated. We're going to wrap it up. I know it's a short night, but we're just going to do that tonight. I love you guys very much. Have a good evening. I will talk to you later. We'll see you next week. Thanks for being here.